this is Mrs. Gervasio here with your homework for Wednesday, October 23rd. Be sure to watch the tutorial and pause it as needed for complete understanding and solve the problems at the end showing all of your work. Okay, here's a quick little tutorial on how to read a thermometer. Okay, temperature is measured on two basic scales that we refer to, either Celsius or Fahrenheit. The Fahrenheit scale is the most popular in the United States. Its symbol is the F. And temperature is measured in degrees. The lines on most thermometers count by twos. So 90, 92, 94, 96, 98, 100, 102. Okay, and that being said, what temperature does this thermometer say? Good job, 86 degrees Fahrenheit, because you went from the 84 to the 88 and you were counting by two, so 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Good job. Hey, this is Ms. Gervasio here with another tutorial. Today we're going to be talking about elapsed time. There are lots of different strategies for elapsed time. I'm going to go ahead and show you what the students have found to be the easiest in the past for me. If you can find a different strategy that works better for you, by all means use it as long as you are getting the correct answer. So let's go ahead and begin. We're going to go ahead and find the elapsed time from 3:05 to 4:25. And the first thing you should draw is this graphic organizer. And in the middle, you are going to write a T for time. On the left-hand side, you're going to write an H for hour. And on the right-hand side, you're going to write an M for minute. The next thing to do is to put the start time underneath the T. So our start time is 3:05. Now we go to the next hour. We're not going an hour from 3:05 because that would give us 4:05. We're actually going to the next hour, which is 4 o'clock. Then we look at what comes next. Well, we can't go to 5 o'clock because that's too late. So we're going to put our ending time, which is actually 4:25. Now we are looking at our start time to 4 o'clock. Is that a whole hour? No, that is not. If you don't know how many minutes it is, then you are going to want to draw a clock. To make sure that you are getting the spacing correct when you are drawing a clock, the best thing to do is put a 12 at the top, a 6 on the bottom, a 3 on the right, and a 9 on the left, and then fill in the rest of the numbers. Okay, so we are looking at 3:05. Well, that's right there. So our hour hand is pointing to the 3, and our minute hand is going to the 1 for 05. And we are counting all the way up to 4 o'clock. So let's see how many minutes it is. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55 minutes. So from 3:05 to 4 o'clock, it is 55 minutes. Now we are going from 4 o'clock to 4:25. Is that a whole hour? Nope. How many minutes is that? That is 25 minutes. Now, right now, we don't have any hours. So we're going to go ahead and count up the minutes. 5 plus 5 is 10. 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, we are not dealing with 80, we don't have 80 minutes in 1 hour. We actually have 60 minutes in an hour. So what you do is you say 80 minutes is what we have, but we need to take away a group of 60, 1 hour. So 0 take away 0 is 0, 8 take away 6 is 2. So we took away an hour. So let's regroup it and bring it on over here. So we have 1 hour. And now after we regrouped that, we had 20 minutes left. So now that is what we need to put back over in our minutes column. So we have our elapsed time from 3:05 to 4:25 is 1 hour and 20 minutes. Okay, I'd like you to go ahead and try this one on your own. Figure out the elapsed time from 1:30 to 4:40. So you need to go ahead and create your graphic organizer with T in the middle, H on the left, M on the right for minutes. Go ahead and pause me and figure this out. Okay, so you are hopefully coming back. You've come back from trying it yourself. You wrote on the top your start time, which is 1:30. Then you go to the next hour, which is 2 o'clock. Then you go to the next hour, which is 3 o'clock. The next hour after that is 4 o'clock. And then we have our ending time, which is 4:40. Now we need to go ahead and figure out from 1:30 to 2 o'clock. Is that a whole hour? Nope, that's minutes. How many minutes is that? If you are not sure, you should be drawing a clock. So from 1:30 to 2 o'clock, that is 30 minutes. From 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock is 1 hour. From 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock, that's another hour. But from 4 o'clock to 4:40, that is 40 minutes. Now we're going to go ahead and add them up. You start over here in the minutes column. 0 plus 0 is 0. 3 plus 4 is 7. Now, are there 70 minutes in an hour? No. So you have 70 minutes is what we have, but you need to take away 1 hour, which is 60 minutes. So 0 take away 0 is 0. 7 take away 6 is 1. So now we need to regroup. We have our 1 hour, our group of 60 minutes, and we need to bring it over here and add that hour over into the hours column. Now we took away 60 minutes. So how many minutes do we still have left? That's right, we have 10 minutes left. So how many hours do we have? 1, 2, 3 hours and 10 minutes. So our elapsed time from 1:30 to 4:40 is 3 hours and 10 minutes. Yay, good job if you got that one correct. Let's do one last one. I'd like you to go ahead and figure out what the elapsed time from 6:50 to 8:15 is. Go ahead and pause me and then come on back when you have finished it. Alright, so hopefully you went ahead and paused and you tried it on your own. You're back. The first thing you did was create this graphic organizer. You have time, hour, and minute. You put your beginning time, which is 6:50 right there, and then you go to the next hour, which is 7 o'clock. Then the next hour is 8 o'clock, and our finishing time is 8:15. So from 6:50 to 7 o'clock, is that a whole hour? Nope, that's how many minutes? 10 minutes. Then from 7 to 8 o'clock, that's 1 hour. From 8 o'clock to 8:15 is how many minutes? 15 minutes. And then what do? We just add them up. Minutes first. 0 plus 5 is 5. 1 plus 1 is 2. And we don't have any regrouping to do. So our elapsed time from 6:50 to 8:15 is 1 hour and 25 minutes. Awesome job if you got that one correct. Okay, now let's go ahead and figure out a different type of elapsed time problem. We're actually going to be doing something a little differently. We have 2.5 hours from 9:50. So you still do the same thing. You still go ahead and create that graphic organizer with the time, hours, and minutes. You still have your start time. Our start time here is 9:50. Then all we do is we add 2.5 hours. So if we added 1 hour to 9:50, that would give us 10:50. We had to add another hour to 10:50, and that would give us 11:50. But I'm not finished. I am finished with the hours, but I'm not finished with the minutes. A half an hour is 30 minutes. So I need to add 11:50 and 30 minutes. So on our clock right now we have 11:50, but I need to add 30 minutes. So let's go ahead and do that. 5, 10. We're crossing the 12. So what does that mean? Means we need to add another hour on the hour side. I'm sorry. That means that our hour is going up to the 12, because we added an hour onto 11 and we're going up to the 12. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And how many minutes is that? That is 12:20 is how many is 2.5 hours from 9:50. Let's go ahead and do another one that's a little bit different. Okay, this time we're going to be working backwards, and we are going to be saying 2.5 hours before 12:20. We do our same graphic organizer, and and we do what you know first. 2.5 hours before 12:20. So we don't know what our start time is, but we do know what our finish time is. And our finish time is 12:20. And we need to go work backwards 2.5 hours. So here we need to take away 1 hour. And that would be 11:20. We need to take away another hour, which would give us to 10:20. Now we need to take away 30 minutes because we're taking away a half an hour. Okay, and if you're not sure, you can go ahead and draw a clock, which I've already done for you. So we have 10:20, but we need to go back 30 minutes. So we need to back up 30 minutes. 5, 10, 15, 20. Wait a minute. We're going backwards past 12 o'clock. So that means we need to go backwards with our hours here. So our hour would now be 9 o'clock. So there was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And remember that we went ahead and we moved our hour back. So now it's that. So the start time is 9:50. As long as you practice, and make sure you're using all of your strategies and going step by step, you'll be able to get this no time at all, I promise. All right, well, thanks for joining us for another tutorial. Check us out again, and I'm sure we'll have lots more. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. All right, you're going to have 5 questions to answer. Be sure to read each problem carefully and work out and solve each problem. First question is, the temperature of a swimming pool during the summer might be... The second question is, the temperature of a cold drink might be... And the third question is, Marcus wants to go to work 1 hour and 40 minutes early on Monday. He usually goes to work at 7:30 a.m. What time will he go to work on Monday? Your next question, Amy left for her friend's birthday party at 1:20 p.m. It took her mother 24 minutes to drive to the girl's house. What time did Amy arrive at the party? And your final question is, Selena went to babysit at 5 o'clock p.m. Saturday night. The parents returned at 9:30 p.m. How long did Selena babysit that evening? All right, that's it for tonight's homework. Have a wonderful evening.